Fern Britton shared her devastation for the royal family as they said their final goodbye to Her Majesty in an emotional ceremony held at Westminster Abbey today. Queen Elizabeth II's coffin has made its final journey and the late monarch will be buried next to her beloved husband Prince Philip, in the King George VI Memorial Chapel in Windsor. The 65-year-old admitted she got emotional as she said her thoughts were with the royals at this difficult time, most notably King Charles III as well as Prince George and Princess Charlotte. The former This Morning presenter issued an apology after she took to Twitter and penned some kind words to the family and the nation's longest-reigning monarch. Taking to the micro-blogging site, the presenter was inundated with messages from her 120,000 followers, as she said Charles must be exhausted. Fern tweeted, "What an emotional farewell. The return of her crown, scepter and orb. The blessed descent into eternal rest. The king and royal family must be exhausted. Peace George and Charlotte, thumbs up emoji, clapping emoji and British flag." Sick, in a follow-up post, she penned, "Sorry about embarrassing typo. Hard to write with teary-weary eyes X." Social media users flocked to comment on the post, as @Ruby replied, "No need to apologize, we are all the same." @HileWorld agreed, "We are tearful over here too Fern, no worries at all." @Munton commented, "No need to apologize Fern. The crown was so poignant, her job done, now she can rest easy. Hope someone is giving Kirsty Young a big hug." @Henrik quipped, "Typo is admissible under the circumstances Fern. I'm not too sure about celebrity queue jumping though." @Lady Lynette Carter added, "I had said the same, the royal family must be utterly exhausted, it's now time for them to be left alone so they can come to terms with the loss of a loved one." The TV star praised Prince George and Princess Charlotte, who bid farewell to their great-grandmother in a poignant bow to the Queen, as her coffin passed by during the procession. The brother and sister stood alongside the Queen Consort, the Princess of Wales and the Countess of Wessex. Denise Welch sickened by Justin Trudeau partying before funeral. Latest Poor Wee Things. Lorraine Kelly's worry over pics of royal corgis. Twitter. Anne Hegerty admits she was wrong about Holly and Phil. Q Drama TV. The pair were filmed exchanging words as they waited for the coffin to be placed onto the royal hearse, where Charlotte can clearly be seen saying, "You need to bow to George," who appears to be listening to his sister intently. The Cambridge children were initially scheduled to follow behind their parents, ahead of their uncle and aunt the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Their younger brother, Prince Louis, was not involved in the historic ceremony. Twitter users applauded the siblings for doing their best to comply with the royal protocol. Lady Mandy said, "Charlotte and her little curtsies are the cutest thing I've ever seen. Charlotte is observant, smart little lady." Bernie FN reacted with a heart emoji. Then George follows and bows his head. "Such respectful, beautiful, charming and smart children," Glenda P said. The Queen's coffin was lowered into the royal vault, alongside her late husband, Prince Philip, during a committal service in Windsor Castle this afternoon.